Good morning, happy Saturday. Told myself this morning I'd get up and go for a walk as soon as I got up, so don't mind the hair. This morning's video, I just want to talk to you about budgeting. The last couple of videos talked about my investment journey here and how I got into it. But, with the investing, it's great that you have money to invest. But a lot of people there don't have that money to be able to invest, right? We're trying to afford life. We're trying to afford cereal, maybe a little bit of entertainment, sort of thing. So we got a budget. So how does one budget? Here's how I do it. Pretty simple. I grabbed a Google Sheets, which is free, and I plugged in a bunch of numbers, and voila, I budgeted. No, not that easy. So yeah, I did grab a Google Sheet. I pumped into Google Sheet how much I make every 2 weeks. Put that on a monthly basis. And so, how much money I make, put that on a monthly basis. And then I started typing in January, February, March, April, May, June. We're all the way in July right now. And then I put in my monthly expenses. So mortgage payment, car payment, insurances. What else is in there? I think that's it. Gym membership. Maybe a couple other little things, right? So those are my monthly expenses. These are what I expect to spend every single month. So you got that, okay? And that's what you're expecting to spend. Then you get your groceries. So every single time you go out, you spend money, come home, put it into your Excel sheet. These are all debits, right? Your two paychecks are credits, and your expenditures are debits. So the goal is to spend less than what you make. And if you can do that, then you can put money aside for investing. This is what people do. So if you're new to investing, you can't just say, I'm investing. You got a budget. You need to put money aside. You need to make some changes in your life. I have, gone out, bought those. How much are chips where you live right now? They're like $4 for a bag here in Canada right now. It's crazy. Go and buy those chips. Go to the movies. There's so many streaming services, right? Maybe don't go to the movies anymore. Just stream it. Sort of thing. But, morning. People out here walking or riding their bikes. Early morning. Speaking about streaming services, how many of those do you pay for every month? I've got one, Netflix. And the only reason we have it is because the other half watches it. I basically don't watch it anymore. But how many do you have? How many are there out there right now? Netflix, Disney, Amazon, Apple. What's it called? Hulu. Then you got all your networks going into streaming services. How many do you have right now? Get rid of the ones you don't watch. Start to really buckle down. Get that Excel sheet going. And, buckle down. What are you spending your money on? You got to know. You want to know because somebody's golf ball's on the ground here. I'm going to kick it back into the driveway so in case a car runs it over. Just buckle down on what you're spending, understand what you're spending, why you're spending it, and now all of a sudden you have extra money that you can invest in yourself, in your future self, in your future retirement, your future entertainment. So I'll give you an example. The last 6 months for me, I've really buckled down and I've taken my dividend income. I don't know, I think it was at $300 a month 6 months ago. And now we're up to $900 a month post-tax, which is great. So just by doing some small changes in my own budget, small changes in how I spend my money, and small changes in how I document how I spend my money, I've created a really simple spending calendar, I called it. And I actually created a video about it. I'll put the link up there for you, for your viewing entertainment. And it took me, I don't know, 10 minutes to make the spending calendar. And what I did inside the spending calendar is I just kind of put down what I spent my money on. It was a good visualization. And when I was at the grocery store, I stopped buying that junk, all that junk inside that trunk, and started focusing on, is this going to benefit me financially, also health-wise? And all of a sudden I just stopped buying it, which was incredible. I felt really good about that. So just this small little step can get you to a better place in your finances. And the reason you're watching this video at this stage is because you want to get better at your finances. What kind of advice do you have for other people that are watching this video? Let us know in the chat down below in the comments section. I'd love to hear from you for sure. So now that I've got my budget under wraps, I've determined that I need to make more money. Right? Because once you start investing, you want to invest more and more and more and more. And you want that investment pile to snowball up. We're going back downhill now. You guys want to see down there? That's where we're going. Those bikers we saw earlier. Investing more and more. And so, money comes in every 2 weeks and money goes out every 2 weeks. As partner at work says, it's transfer day. So can we not do better than just transferring the money over to the credit card? Maybe if we didn't spend as much over that month, we wouldn't be transferring as much over as well. So my task for me is to spend less money, make more money, so that I can invest. So like I said, my dividends were at about $300 a few months ago. This past month we got just over $900 in dividends. And there's only one way I was able to do that, which was reinvest my own money that I made with time into these dividend paying ETFs, like Yield Max and Hamilton ETFs up here in Canada. And I think that's really an important message. The money that you make at work is the time that you spend. So my goal is to spend less time making money and more time enjoying life. So by budgeting by spending less on things I don't really need, I'm able to spend more time on the things I want to. So $900 isn't going to make that happen. I need to, realistically, it's tough to say, but 5 times that to be able to sustain a lifestyle. Now, with the ETFs that I'm investing in, they're also kind of, they could just disappear as well. So I want to make more than that. That's why I'm kind of overestimating for the just in case. But, my goal is to take what I'm doing right now and build these pillars for the castle. And I'm sure you guys are the same way. That's why you're watching this. So right now I have one full pillar, which is Navidi paying me. I have half of a pillar from Misty. And so I need 4.5 more pillars. Does that math add up? 3.5 more pillars? Whatever the math is. It's early Saturday morning. My hair looking like it's early Saturday morning. But anyways, I just wanted to pop on here and just say, you gotta rein in that budget. You gotta start thinking about it before you spend it. Get that Excel sheet going. I mean, simply, if you don't have a computer, you don't have a way to get an Excel sheet going, grab a piece of paper. Write down July. Write down how much you make every 2 weeks. Minus your rent, your mortgage, your car payments, any kind of insurance that you pay, any kind of, whatever, any kind of fixed rate that you pay every single month that is going to come off. Minus that, okay? And then estimate how much you want to spend at the grocery store. I went to Costco this week to get milk and eggs. I spent $189. $189? What? I just went for milk and eggs. That's officially going outside of the budget. You see those yellow stickers on the price tag. You say, oh, that's for sale. I gotta buy it. Well, you didn't go there to buy that. You went there for milk and eggs. So, instead of spending $11, I spent $189. That's $160, let's just say, dollars that I can't spend on myself, on my investments, because I went outside of the budget. So instead of going to Costco, go to a different grocery store where that's not going to happen. Write down a list of things that you want to buy and don't bend. Don't bend. Buy what you're intending to buy and get out of there. Come home, give yourself a high five, a pat on the back, and write down on that piece of paper or Excel sheet, here's what I bought. You know what my other half does? She writes down every item that she buys. It's incredible. Her budgeting is 10 out of 10. It's unbelievable. So let's start doing that. And you're going to see a big change in the amount of money you all of a sudden have left over at the end of the month that you can go ahead and you can buy assets with. Dip into FEPI. $55 a share right now. Pays around $1 to $1.60 every month in distributions. I personally don't have any FEPI right now. It's not one of my pillars at the moment, but once I'm done with my 6 pillars, that could be one of those castle builders right there. FEPI consistently for the last number of months paying over $1. But I mean, it's a 25% return. Right now I'm looking for more, which is greedy, I know. But I want to be greedy. I want to retire yesterday. but I can't retire yesterday because I didn't budget. So now that I'm budgeting, I'm hoping I can retire tomorrow. Not tomorrow per se, but you know what I mean. How about you? What are you doing today on Saturday? I'm gonna go home and pop this onto the computer, hopefully have it uploaded in the next half an hour here. And yeah, looks like a really, really nice day. Here comes the car. Kid running down the street and move over. Cars flying. If you've watched this so far, we're at almost 16 minutes here. I could really use some subscribes. I've got 106 subscribers right now. I was making this account kind of a meme account about Costco. Switching back to the investing side of things. I really appreciate your support and following me here. Trying to build this up. See if we can get to 200 before the end of August, and we'll see how it goes. Again, if you're here, shoot me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know what you're doing today. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a really good rest of your Saturday. Bye for now.